Starting off with tracking, this will be the main hub of your link. Here you can get an overview of everything that is happening with your documents inside of Link. First off, we recommend that you add criteria to your search. If you're looking for a specific document and you know the document number, you can fill this out in the document number box. We'll be able to search based on the status of the document type, the sender or the recipient of your document, and you can also choose in what time frame or between what dates the document was sent. Additionally, we have an entire advanced search section. You can get even more specific with your search to make sure you find just the right document. We will get into the advanced search section at another time. For example, today I will be searching for completed documents and failed documents, just to give you an overview of what you can expect when you encounter these in your use of Link. So I've selected status type completed, and we're just going to search for this. Here you will see a list of all the documents that have been handled by Link and successfully delivered to the destination. A little bit later we will look into what destinations are. Opening one of these documents is done by selecting the document and then clicking the Show Documents button up here. Alternatively, you can double click a document. This will also open the document. From here we have access to all the information you need to know about the document and its journey through Link. For example, who is the sending partner, who is the receiving partner. From this site it's also possible to go straight to these partners or to the distribution. We will get into that a little bit later. You can also see what the format of the document was before. It was an IDOC invoice, and we've transformed that to an Edifact invoice D96A. Along with some logs, we also have a status flow in the bottom that will detail everything that happens to the document. And if anything unexpected happens, this will also show up down here. And speaking of unexpected things, let's take a look at what it looks like when the document fails. For this, we will go back to the main tracking site and change the status type to failed. Here we see a document that was not delivered to the recipient because an error occurred. When we open this document, we will see an error info box that details what went wrong. In this case, a field that was required by the recipient was not provided by the sender. And in cases like this, a stakeholder will get a notification that a document has failed. We will get to what a stakeholder is in just a second. These are the main points of the tracking system. Let's move on to partners. To see a list of all the partners in Link, on the left side, click Partners and click Search. Here you'll see the complete list of all the partners that have been created in Link. Partners need to be set up in Link in order to send and receive documents through a distribution. And in order to see all your distributions, you go over to distributions, click search, and similar to tracking, you're able to limit what distributions you want to see based on document types, based on what partners or formats are attached to the distributions. If you leave all of these blank, you will get an overview of every distribution that's been set up on your link. The results will be separated into document types up here in the top. You're also able to select show all, and you will see all the distributions in one list. Opening a distribution by selecting the distribution and clicking show distributions, or double clicking just like we did in tracking with the documents. Similar to what we saw in tracking, we can see from which partner this was sent and what partner is the recipient. The distribution is where we dictate what happens to a document when it passes through Link. So under location, for example, this is the destination we talked about earlier. In this case, we have a test box for test purposes, but this could be anything from SFTP to AS2 to an email. Under ROM format and TO format, we can see that this document is an IDOC invoice that we are converting to a PEPL invoice before delivering it to the recipient location. These are the main points of the distribution. Let's move on to users. In order to see all the users in Link, you can go to Settings, click Users. Here you will see a list of everyone that has access to your link. Coming back to what we talked about when a document fails, we can look at stakeholder. So go to Settings, go to Stakeholders, and under here you're able to set up a person or department responsible for reacting to error notifications. These were all the topics that we're covering today. Thank you for watching the video.